Birds is a Thanksgiving animated film by Real FX Creative Studios. It stars the voices of Owen Wilson, Woody Harrelson, and Amy Poehler. Opens on a turkey farm where a turkey named Reggie must convince the other turkeys that they should fear Thanksgiving. He ends up getting picked by the president to be the pardoned turkey. Once at the White House, he discovers the fun of being the pardoned turkey and orders pizza and watches TV. At the White House, another turkey named Jake comes and kidnaps Reggie. Reggie and Jake steal a time machine that the president built to go back to Pilgrim times. Their mission is to change history and stop turkeys from getting eaten on Thanksgiving. I like the animation that was very sharp and crisp, especially on the nature scenes. One of my favorite parts is back at the White House, where there's a little girl who is also the president's daughter.
Birdie! Don't worry, you're safe. You're the pardoned turkey. I'm tired now.
Another one of my favorite scenes is when Reggie's back at the White House and he's constantly ordering pizza. There are many frequent changes in the setting. They are a turkey farm, the White House, and Pilgrim times. I thought that the movie had a lot of energy, and I thought it was a blend between Despicable Me and Chicken Run. It was different because there are not many movies about Thanksgiving. I would recommend it for animation fans and people of all ages.
Flint?
Sam, big news. I'm going back to Swallow Falls to destroy the Flintstoner, which is creating deadly food monsters which are trying to learn to swim so they can attack Lady Liberty!
I'm coming.
What? Wait! Sam, it's gonna be deadly dangerous with a good chance of death.
And that's why we'll need help.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 is a popular sequel to the 2009 release by Sony Pictures Animation. The Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movies are only very loosely related to the books by Ron and Judy Barrett. The movie stars Bill Hader as Flint Lockwood, Anna Faris as Sam Sparks, and James Caan as Tim Lockwood. This story picks up right when the last film left off, when a food machine was about to destroy the town of Swallow Falls. We discovered that the food machine survived, and that an inventor named Chester V has come to tell Flint and his friends that they must leave the island. This movie is full of fun food animals called foodimals, such as shrimpanzees, tacodiles, and cantaloupes. These animals were so creative that it made it very fun to watch. This movie is definitely more complicated than the first, and you have to pay close attention to keep on track. I would recommend this for all ages, but you may have to watch it more than once to enjoy every part of the adventure. Frozen is the newest Disney animated picture starring Kristen Bell as Anna and Idina Menzel as Elsa. In the Kingdom of Arendelle, there are two princesses named Elsa and Anna. Elsa has the power to freeze objects, but when she's playing with her royal sister, she accidentally injures her with her power. It is similar to the story of King Midas, where he is turning things to gold, except Elsa is turning things to ice, but she does not want this power. This magic is separating her from everyone else in the kingdom, including her sister. Trouble comes when Elsa must come out and become queen, but she has still not mastered this power. Meanwhile, Anna has become so lonely that she decides to marry a faraway prince the day she met him. Elsa is not your typical Disney villain. She's not trying to hurt anyone. The only thing that she's trying to battle is herself, and she's trying to learn how to control her own power. I thought that the special effects were amazing. I loved the way how the light reflected. The animators went to an ice hotel in Quebec where they were trying to see how light reflected off ice and snow. it looked like you could just go right into the movie. The snow looked so realistic, and I loved how when she was freezing things, it looked like all the ice reflecting. I just thought it was very interesting. I thought that the animators were very creative when they made all the ice shards coming up out of the floor and the ice ball just forming out of nowhere and all the spells being cast at once. I thought it was very, very cool. Another thing I liked is a funny snowman named Olaf, and I thought that he kind of kept the mood lighter, and that even when all the ice is happening and everything is getting frozen, I thought that he really lightened the movie. This is not your typical Disney movie, although it is still happy in some sections, and is a little bit more sad and slow-paced. Although this was not Disney's strongest storyline, the animation definitely made up for it.
You've changed, Blooper Baggins. You're not the same Hobbit as the one who left the Shire.
I was going to tell you. I found something in the Goblin tunnels.
Found what? What did you find?
My courage.
Good. Well, that's good. You need it.
The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug is a sequel to The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. Director Peter Jackson decided to make the one book, The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, into 3 different movies. This is the second movie in the trilogy. This movie stars Martin Freeman as Bilbo Baggins and Ian McKellen as Gandalf the Grey. It also stars Benedict Cumberbatch as the voice of Smaug the Dragon. Strangely enough, both Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman are both also in the BBC show Sherlock Holmes. This movie picks up where the last movie left off, with 13 dwarfs and the Hobbit Bilbo Baggins journeying to find the dragon Smaug and to take back the dwarfs' homeland. This movie was faster paced than the first one. There was much more action. There are many more obstacles, including elves, orcs, and townspeople that got in the way of the dwarfs' quest. One of my favorite scenes is when the dwarfs are in barrels and they're going over the rapids and the orcs are attacking them. Another one of my favorite scenes is when the dragon inside the mountain is waking up and all the gold is shifting. I think that Peter Jackson should be praised for the style of his incredible cinematography. I loved the mountains, the landscape, all the grass, the gold. It was really amazing. This movie is rated PG-13 for more fantasy action and intense sequences with involving spiders and dragons and as such. I would recommend this to pre-teen and teen who are fans of the book series and the book. Yeah, I'm trying to do it slow enough, but sometimes you just get into it and you want to keep going faster and faster until them. I'm stuck. A lot. Genre. I would target this series to about upper elementary through teens. Who love fantasy adventure. The Infinity Ring is another multi-author book series. Best class. For those who enjoy time travel, this. Nobody likes time travel. At the White House, he discovers the fun of being the pardoned turkey. He then watches pizza and TV. Oh. He finds the fun of eating pizza watching TV. He gets kidnapped by Jake, the Whispering Jake. The favorite part was the animation. Yeah, the cloudy. The Cloudy with a Chance and Meatball movies are only very loosely related to the book by John and Rudy. Super real. The Cloudy with a Chance and Meatballs movies are only very loosely related to the book by Rudy and John Barrett.
Judy and Ron. Say it with me, Judy and Ron.
Judy and Ron. Come on, Judy and Ron. Judy. The Cloudy with a Chance and Meatball movies are only very loosely related to the book by Rudy. Are only very loosely related to the series by John. The Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movies are only very loosely related to the books by Ron and Jude Barrett.